Hey, Friend in High Places, my new favorite podcast with Matt Friend, coming out on YouTube. You got to check it out. And the first guest is me.
I heard that you didn't like kids, right?
That is a rumor started by a child I knocked into the gutter with the door of my limousine. Yeah, that's kind of what they teach you kids these days. A year or two, you might not even be a girl, huh? Hey, kids.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
You're
Kai. I'm Kai Alon.
And you're?
And I'm Beverly.
Beverly, of course. Now, obviously, there's been a booking mix-up because you're not even close to the same age.
Yeah.
So, you know, what can I say?
We're
It's
about the same
hard
age
to
as
get
him.
good help. What? So how old are you?
8.
8.
Yes.
Wow, you look older than 8, but
Yeah, my mom
plainly
says
you're
I'm
not
older than
8.
him.
No, I'm 16.
16.
Yeah,
My
twice
brother's
her
the
age.
same age as him.
You what?
My brother.
Ah, maybe that's the mix-up. Maybe it was supposed to be your brother. Are there anybody between you and your brother at 16 and 8?
My cat, she's 14 or 15.
That does not really count. I mean, I'm
no,
talking about
because I have
human.
a sister. She's the oldest of my sibling.
How old is
and I'm the
she?
youngest of my. She's 19.
So 19, 16, and 8. I always was curious about families like that where the kids are like very far apart. They was like, honey, there's that thing we used to do. What was it? It was in bed. And then but it's always good to be like the baby of the family because she
Yeah, I
gets,
have a little cousin. He's 4.
yeah,
hmm
but that's a cousin.
Yeah. And literally every time he comes over, sometimes he thinks of random ideas. Literally, he was hiding under my grandma's bed.
So he's hiding under the bed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not that interesting, right?
No.
No.
Like,
I mean, come
he
on.
was under the bed while I was watching TV up on top of the bed.
Yeah. So what do you do for danger?
For danger?
Yeah. For kicks?
For kicks? Like what? Like what?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. You're the kid. I'm asking questions. That's what I want to know. Like, what do you, like when I was
do
your
for
age,
fun?
what I did for kicks was, what's that?
Phone?
The phone? Yeah,
She
I'm
likes
sure.
playing- She was talking about Roblox.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you should download it.
No, you shouldn't even have a phone.
I got
You're
one
too
when
young.
I was 3.
3?
Yes, and I
That
did-
was my reaction in my head because I couldn't say that out loud.
3? That's just so wrong. I mean, 3. And what do you do on your phone?
I play Roblox, Minecraft, and I have it on my own YouTube channel. And I also have an Instagram account and a TikTok account. At this age, at 8 years old.
At this age, that was my line.
Yeah.
You're reading my lines. No,
I don't even know where you're
I mean,
at.
right, at this age. Don't you think so? I mean, this guy's 16, and you put him in the position of being like kids today. I got to tell you, they're just crazy. I mean, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that
even
crazy to have
play
a phone at
Fortnite.
3?
I don't think I had a phone at 8. I think I got my first phone in 4th grade, and it was like a really old Samsung Android.
Right.
And
When I
yeah.
was only 3, I was born in 2015, so it was in 2019 when I joined Roblox. And I started reading stuff immediately when I started playing Roblox and started typing.
Wait, you joined what?
Roblox. It's
Roblox?
my
Spell it.
phone's dead right now, but
Good.
I can't.
What? Spell it. Spell Roblox.
ROBLOX.
What is it?
It's like a game where you can have mini games inside of it that you can play together.
Oh, like the
with, like,
Matrix?
people. No.
Oh. I never saw that either.
And then there's this also game that's also educational, Minecraft, where you can learn to survive on your own.
Have you thought about Game of Thrones? I hear people love it, and it's...
Yeah.
Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah,
No.
I know.
No? Wow.
I
Even
watched-
Game of Thrones is too, old school for, kids? Wow.
I watched Clue in real life, though.
Hey. No. Don't. You know what? You'll put an eye out. We're very safety conscious here at this house.
I don't really watch.
Look both ways before you do anything.
I don't really watch.
We're not
a lot
even
of-
in
If
a
you see a
row.
dog, tell a policeman.
Why? Your dogs are missing?
No, I'm just saying we're very safety conscious in this house. To never look directly at a cloud. I just want kids to be safe. you. Let's talk about you because you. I can't even understand your life. Maybe I could kind of understand his life a little bit. You don't watch TV either?
I mean, I watch maybe a couple episodes of something my mom is watching.
Like
I
what?
mean,
What does your mom watch?
She was watching Suits a while ago.
Yeah, because Meghan Markle's on it. That's great. I
I
love
mean,
it.
I actually used to watch I used to watch TV a lot with her.
Right.
Like, you know what Blue Bloods is? It's like
Yeah, of course. Tom
yeah.
Selleck. Do I know what Blue Bloods is? I mean, I
Yeah.
would never watch it like I wouldn't watch any detective work on CBS. But
yeah.
I mean, that's for people even older than me. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
What the?
Okay, so what are you going to do when you grow up?
I'm gonna become a baker, still be an actress, and I might steal Ashley's job, and then yeah,
Steal Ashley's job. My Ashley?
yeah.
Yeah, she does the media here for this company. She does, puts out the clips and stuff. That is a great job to get into. And you seem to be very savvy since you had a phone in the womb. You laugh, but that's next. They're just going to implant a phone in there. So the kid, when they're born, they're just like with the phone.
When I was inside my mom's womb, I was always making great cheese and milk, and now I'm like sensitive to milk.
Wait a
Still
second.
drink it.
When I was in my mother's womb, I made her.
I made her I was like, I'm hungry.
Okay.
I was
it's
picking on her.
not all about you. Okay. I think before you're born, let other people talk. Okay. That's what I think about being born. You got to wait till you're born before you get a vote, right?
Yeah.
What is your birthday?
October 20th,
It's correct.
2015.
Oh, well, I'm January 20th.
Nice.
Nice.
My cousin's is January 1st.
So we're on the cusp. You know that? That's the cusp. I mean, astrology. Astrology is nonsense, kids. But like for people who believe in it, that's very important when you're on the cusp because it means you're right between two signs.
Yeah.
Have you ever talked to anybody about astrology?
No.
Do you know Tom Cruise personally?
Tom
No, I'm
Cruise.
kidding.
I
That's
heard of him.
Scientology.
Do you know Tom Cruise personally?
I've not. No, I met him, but I don't know him personally.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Well, I mean, that's an interesting question, Kai. Is he a cool guy? I think he's a super talented guy. I mean, there's very few people who have consistently over the decades, not that I have to tell you, made more entertaining movies. I mean, from the beginning. I mean, he became a star in the early 80s.
There's grass in my shoe.
There's what?
There's grass in my shoe right here.
Oh. Well, why don't you give that to me? I like grass.
I was going to eat it.
Anyway, that's like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. They do some jokes just for the adults. Tom Cruise, but he is a Scientologist. Now, so I don't know if you know about Do you know about Scientology?
Scientology, no. I'm only going to be in like 3rd grades yet, so.
Well, trust me, that's the level of the Scientologist. No, I kid the Scientologist. It's a religion, a modern religion that came along just in the last century, so they really knew better. But they believe some interesting things, like the world is 12 trillion years old, which is impossible.
Well,
Well,
it's kind of not impossible because cavemen were alive and they're like fighting with like bones because they always would try to get meat from stuff.
Yes, that's not wrong. Early man was carnivorous, and present man is carnivorous. Do you eat meat?
Yeah. I eat bacon, pork, and especially the ribs. Definitely the ribs. I love ribs. And then I also love steak.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to shame you for that. I mean, I'm not a vegetarian. What about you, Kai? You eat meat?
Of course, yeah.
Of course. Well, not of course. There's a lot of people who don't. I mean,
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know. I just
well, I mean,
Especially there's types of dinosaurs that are not carnivore. So they eat like grass and plants. because I did study on a dinosaur that eats plants, and I
Yes.
made a pyramid of it with its world, and I have it and its childs.
That's awesome. You're right. Dinosaurs were not mostly carnivorous. Dinosaurs were plant eaters, but they ate a lot of plants.
Yeah, herbivores.
Herbivores, yes. Very good. Wow, look at that. 8 years old, herbivore.
It's because my second grade teacher, she is like definitely like a plant lover. She made the garden inside of our school, and she also let us eat artichoke. She let us have artichokes. Like she got it from her garden, cooked it, and brought it to us the next day.
And is that a hobby of yours, studying dinosaurs? Are you fascinated by dinosaurs? Have you seen Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I've seen like a Jurassic. I played the Jurassic Park game too before. I also like I also like Stegosaurus. Whatever
Who
they're
doesn't?
called. Yeah, and like I forgot the dinosaur of
Stegosaurus, I
my
know, yeah.
name, but it was actually a dinosaur with like a kind of a mermaid tail, kind of.
My accountant's name was Herbivore. I'm kidding. I kid the Jews. Okay, so what do you want to do when you become of age? Because it's coming up soon for you.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean,
You don't have to be at
when I was
16.
younger, I dreamed to become a professional soccer player. But I mean, I don't know how realistic that really is.
Yeah, I think when it
but-
comes to athletics, you have to have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Other things you can say, look, I mean, I wanted to be a comedian when I was your age. I knew it. I love that. My dog does that. What? You, a comedian? And I really never had a backup plan. It was like this or bust. But it's a little different with athletics because, first of all, athletics, if you're not doing it early, it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I started acting when I was like 1.
oh, so you are an actress. Oh, I didn't know that. So what have we seen you in?
So You 3 episodes.
Wait, what 3 episodes?
Of You.
You, what's you?
It's like a show of like kind of murder, kind of.
Murder.
And then a Target commercial, a Home Depot commercial. Let's see.
What were you playing in these ads? What were you
Oh,
playing?
I was playing as like
Child?
child.
Playing
Yes,
a
definitely.
child. Okay.
I didn't get to do my singing part in the Target commercial. I'm really sad about that.
How did you prepare to play a child?
Literally, I had so like after for the fitting of like the Home Depot one, I had to like try on different outfits, of course.
Of
And
course.
they picked the outfit that looked cute actually, and I got to keep the clothes afterwards. Or no, that was for the Target commercial. Or was it both?
Let me give you a little hint, honey. Always keep the clothes. Let them get them from you. Okay?
Yeah. And then literally,
You just wear them home.
and then for
That's-
the Target commercial, I had lines, but they didn't put it inside of the commercial, so I was sad about that. I was only in there for 1.5 seconds, basically.
But I understand.
Skipping all the way across.
I understand what you really want to do is direct.
I might want to make my own show with me and my friend, though, called Dandy's World, because it's a game on Roblox.
She actually does want to direct, apparently. I'm just kidding. This kid. Well, you're very precocious. Do you know what that word means?
No.
Precocious? Well, you should memorize that one.
Precocious.
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 Exactly.
I have a lisp.
No, you're saying it right.
Oh.
I was just messing with you. It means very grown up for your age.
Yeah, my mom says I kind of sound like a 10-year-old.
Club Random is brought to you by the audio marketing gurus at Radioactive Media. Don't let the midsummer slowdown also affect your business. You can ramp up while competition is sitting by a pool somewhere. Radioactive Media has been partnering with Club Random since the beginning, and they believe so much in the power of audio marketing. They put their money where their mouths are by using it themselves, right here, right now. You'll be hooked once you experience the power of audio marketing utilizing the strength of text messaging, which can generate an ROI as high as 7-to-1. Radioactive Media has an exclusive deal to promote your product or service on Club Random with me and save up to 50%. And if you lock that in now, we'll even throw in a copy of my New York Times best-selling book, What This Comedian Said Will Shock You. Go to radioactivemedia.com or text the word random to 511 511. Discover how audio marketing can surpass your current strategies with new and innovative ways that sound better. Go to radioactivemedia.com or text random to 511 511. Text random to 511 511 today to save up to 50%. Terms, conditions, message, and data rates may apply. How do you find top talent before the competition gets to them? ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/random. And if you see an awesome job candidate whose resume doesn't look like ChatGPT wrote it, ZipRecruiter lets you connect with them ASAP. You can use ZipRecruiter's pre-written invite to apply message to personally reach out to your favorite candidates. So gear up for summer with ZipRecruiter's high-speed hiring tools and see why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Just go to this exclusive web address right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/random. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/random. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Now, I never had kids. You don't think that makes me weird like J.D. Vance, do you?
No.
No, thank you,
Many
kids.
people did not have kids and
Many-
had to adopt, especially the show that me and my mom watched called Trying.
Oh, okay, well, just because you don't have kids doesn't mean you have to adopt.
Yeah, you don't have to adopt.
Don't
but
have to be around them at all, right?
Yeah. Well,
I heard that you didn't like kids or something.
That is a rumor started by a child I knocked into the gutter with the door of my limousine. It is not true at all.
why did you not even take
No, I mean, some of us don't want to have kids around all the time, but do I here with you look like someone who doesn't like kids? Of course not. I like all people. I like I like all people in limited time amounts. So if soccer doesn't work out, what's plan B?
Something like physical therapy.
Yeah. Trainer,
Yeah.
something like that?
Maybe a trainer, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I just want to make money when I grow up.
Well, it's important about what you make money at, because otherwise you're not going to be happy with.
I might do something in like the medicine field. I don't know. Maybe my mom was saying maybe I should try to become a doctor, but I don't know. It doesn't seem interesting.
Well, then you shouldn't.
I know.
And it takes an amazing amount of dedication.
Yeah.
Not only medical school, which is a killer, but as soon as you get out of medical school, they put you in a hospital where you work like 80-hour weeks. They work you till you can't even see what's going on.
That kind of also reminds me of a show that I was in, Grey's Anatomy.
And what were you playing
I was
in this?
playing like an audience for it was like a play, and I was like
Also a child? You were playing a child?
Yeah.
I think you're being typecast.
Child.
I think you're being typecast, and you should talk to your agent about it.
What?
You don't want to get caught in that trap.
I
That
didn't
you're
have an
always a
agent.
child.
I didn't
I'm always young.
I didn't have an agent when I was in Grey's Anatomy, but I had a manager who was my manager and agent, and now I have an agent. And a manager still.
You have an agent and a manager.
Yes.
Yeah, how much do they take? Like, do you know that? Like, is it 10%? Is it 15%? Colonel Parker used to get 25. Is that crazy or what? Kids, Colonel Parker, nothing?
No.
Also, I kind of also want to be an artist.
You didn't
'cause
watch the Elvis movie?
No.
You didn't watch that? So that didn't interest you, even with Austin Butler?
I mean, I've been trying to like watch popular movies, but I don't like going to theaters that much.
Yeah, but it's been on.
I know, but like we had an HBO Max subscription, but then like my mom just canceled it. So.
Well,
I used to
won't
have
take that
Paramount
personally,
subscription, and my mom
although I
canceled
guess
it.
I could.
I had a Paramount subscription, and my mom canceled it. Mom, if you're watching this, please had it again. I need to watch the regular Victoria.
That's the same way I was at 10. I always knew where the camera was.
And then there's one right there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
Okay, I can't. But so the life of Elvis doesn't interest you at all?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean,
You know he was like a bad MF, right?
Elvis?
Yeah, Elvis Presley.
Yeah, I heard of him.
You heard of him.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Do you have a little sister?
No, I have no siblings.
You have no sister. You're an only child.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Must be.
I mean, I've heard
You-
from everyone that has siblings that it's the best thing that, you know,
No.
That you don't?
No.
yeah, that
Sometimes
I
they
don't
could be
have
mean.
siblings.
Sometimes they could be mean.
You have siblings,
Yes.
and you don't like them?
She has
No,
the,
I do like them, but sometimes they can be mean and like yell at me.
And what about your parents? You like them?
Yeah, I like my parents.
You do?
Yeah.
You like your parents?
Yeah, I love my parents.
Look at that. Well-adjusted kids with parents that they like. I don't know how we found those.
Oh yeah, I also told
in Los
Ashley, your
Angeles.
Ashley, to buy you a plaid shirt and jean jacket.
Say this again?
I also told Ashley, your Ashley, like to buy a jean jacket and a plaid shirt for you.
Why?
Because she asked me, like out there, what your style should be. So I told her that, and she said that she'll probably
Jean
buy it.
jacket and what am I, Jelly Roll? I don't want a jean jacket and a plaid shirt. I'm not a cracker. I'm not a farmer. A plaid shirt and a jean jacket. What is this, 1982? No, is that what's in now? Is that why you're saying I should wear this?
I don't know.
Or you just think it fits me?
Yeah, I just think it fits you.
So what is that in your knee?
Oh,
hole
it's like ripped jeans, but this has like rips on the side, kind of. And
So these jeans, do they come like that in the store?
yeah, kind
So
of.
you
But these were
paid
full
for,
ripped jeans.
yes. So why is it cooler to have jeans that look like you're a blind hobo who got dressed at the Goodwill store than it is to have actual nice clothes
It's
like
because
I
it's
have?
kind-
Nice clothes, nice clothing that I have, nice clothing. Why is yours?
It's a style now. It's a style.
Oh, now, like I'm
Yeah.
old.
No, it's like literally my brother, he has old like pair of jeans when he was like 12, and they fit me actually, but sometimes they're a little long. I have these one jeans that are like actually big rips that I think it was his or it was my sister's, but they actually fit me pretty nice and I like to wear them to school.
So did you wear the same kind of clothes when you started out life as a boy? I assume you're both transitioned. I assume you were a boy as a child and you were a girl. I mean, that's...
What?
No?
What?
No?
No.
Oh, well, I thought everybody these days was transitioned.
No.
No, you actually was born?
Yeah, I was.
And you were
I was
born a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. So whatever kink, whatever you're into, whatever weird
I have
stuff
no
you're
idea.
into is fine with me. Nothing weird about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so.
Good job.
Okay. Well, I thank you kids for coming over. I think you've...
By the way, can you sign these both?
Yes, I sign the phone?
Yeah.
Sign right on the phone?
Yeah. And
Oh,
also, can you
what
put
a-
your phone number in here so I can call you?
No, we get that. It's a little inappropriate, Mrs. Robinson. So hard to get good help these days, kids. So hard to get good help. Anyway, Paige and Amelia, how old are you?
We're both 10.
You're both 10.
Yeah.
Well, see, already, I was told 8 and 10. Like I'm telling you, it's really hard to get good help. But I'm very glad you're here on, what is the name of this show?
Club Random?
Well, Club Random is the real name, right? But this is like a special edition, like Bill Talks to Kids. Not that you're really kids, you seem very mature, but like just technically by the age, you know, people, they like to judge by age. Yeah, I guess you're kids, but you seem very mature to me. But we're very happy to have you here because we're trying to like sort of iron out the demographic problem that we have. I mean, the last two guests we had were Shatner and Norman Lear. So we want to get some young people. You remember Norman Lear? No, that was before your time. You still watch TV? Is TV still a thing?
Kind of. Yeah. It's not, well, like for most kids our age, it's not that relevant. It's more like YouTube and TikTok.
Right. But
Yeah.
can't you watch YouTube on TV?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So it's, in a way, it's just like a different TV channel.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make myself feel better because I'm in TV and it is a dying medium. But I know that. It's okay. There are still plenty of people who watch TV. Is there any shows that you watch like that are still on like the networks? Like, I don't know what show. I mean, I don't watch a lot of shows, but nothing.
I like watching Modern Family. And,
Modern Family.
yeah, and Saturday Night Live.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I like a lot of drama shows because they
Drama
always
show-
have like
oh,
a twist
see?
at the end.
Okay, now we're watching TV. Okay,
Yeah.
what do we have to front about TV for? We still like TV.
Yeah.
What drama shows do you like? Grey's Anatomy?
I like K-dramas because I'm Korean and
Okay, K-dramas.
yeah.
I didn't know there was such a
yeah.
thing.
They
What
speak
channel
in
is that on?
Korean. There's a lot of things on Viki. That's like Rakuten Viki or something like that. It's like the heart of Asian entertainment.
Say this again.
It's
What is it called?
It's Rakuten Viki. A lot of people call it Viki. It's where like
Is this like a channel right on the channel guide, or is this
It's
is this a
kinda like
streaming service?
yeah, it's like a streaming
Oh,
app thing.
okay. So, and this is specifically for the Korean market?
There's also like Japanese and Chinese shows on there too.
Oh, I see. So Pan-Asian.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do they speak English on this channel, or is it?
They have subtitles, but they speak in like different languages.
So the Japanese ones would be in Japanese, the Korean ones would be in Korean with
Yeah,
subtitles.
and then they would have like English subtitles on the bottom.
But you were able to watch it without the subtitles? You speak Korean?
No, but I can read Korean, but I kind of don't know what they're saying.
I see. So you only speak English at home?
Yeah, but maybe we try to speak different languages at home.
But why do you only want to watch the Korean channel?
Mm,
I mean, you know, they used to call America a melting pot. Like everyone would come and we'd be in one big pot and we'd melt together. That's sort of like a good idea, don't you think? That we should
Yeah.
melt? Okay. All right. So watch a little Grey's Anatomy. Would it kill you? You know, watch Scandal. That was a great show. Remember that one with Kerry Washington? You'd like that one. Strong woman shows, right? So you watch Saturday Night Live,
yeah.
and what was the other one you
Modern
said?
Family.
Modern Family. I never really got into Modern Family, but that's, oh, did I say something terrible?
I mean, Modern Family, like I started it only like a couple months ago with my parents, and then I fell in love with it. Then we ended it, and I am rewatching all the episodes because I'm so in love with it. Like they have.
I mean, those are strong words, to be in love with a TV show. I mean,
Yeah.
I used to be in love with TV shows. Don't get me wrong. There were shows I absolutely loved. McHale's Navy. I mean, come on, right? But as someone who actually never watched Modern Family, tell me what the setup is and who the characters.
So it's a traditional family, kind of 2 parents, 3 kids.
Ugh,
Then-
yuck.
Yeah.
What? 2 parents, 3 kids. The parents are like a man and a woman?
Yeah.
What? That's ridiculous.
And then it's gay parents with
Oh,
an
thank God.
adoptive daughter.
Okay.
And then a very young wife and a very old husband with a kid.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Um,
Played by Sofia Vergara for the young.
oh,
Wow.
Sophia Viagra. She's hot, huh? So
They're laughing like
I don't know who
crazy.
those people are. Okay, so and then so a gay couple, and then no Eskimos.
I don't know what that word is.
Eskimo? You know what an Eskimo is, no? Eskimo were the indigenous people of the north, of northern Canada, Alaska.
Oh.
You know, they live in it.
You mean a foreigner?
What?
A foreigner? Or?
Florida? No, the
No,
opposite of
foreigner. Foreigner.
Wait, Eskimo's the one
Foreigner?
that built the
Foreigner.
igloos?
igloos. Correct.
Oh.
That's right, igloos.
No.
Yes. And you know who the first people were in Alaska? They were Asian. That's why they still look Asian, the indigenous people there. They came over from Asia. They went all the way through Russia, and there's a part called the Bering Strait, where it's just a very narrow waterway that separates Asia from where North America starts, at the very northern part of Canada and Alaska. I can see I'm losing the crowd.
They're laughing.
Don't you think that's kind of interesting that humans came all the way across Asia and then that's how we got into North America?
Yeah.
That's why Indians look Asiatic. and then they went all the way down into South America.
I'm kind of learning a little bit
Yeah,
here.
they went all the way, North America, all the way down. Of course, this took thousands of years through the Isthmus of Panama into South America, all the way down to the end of Argentina. And below that is just, public parking, nothing. I mean, Antarctica. And you wouldn't want to be there, would you? Have you traveled? What about travel? Let's talk about travel.
My family travels every summer to Europe.
Europe. That's a
Yeah.
great town. Where in Europe?
So my mom is from Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. I know the capital, Sofia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Exactly.
So.
All right. So, and your mother's name is Sophia?
No.
But wouldn't that be something if it was, given the name of the capital? Okay. So you go to Bulgaria. That's interesting. You don't meet a lot of people who are from Bulgaria.
Yeah.
They're mostly Bulgarian.
They're very rare here.
Yeah.
And we also go to like UK, France.
Wow.
We were gonna go to Italy.
London and Paris?
Yeah, London. I love London.
Sure.
Yeah.
London's a great town also. And have you traveled?
Yeah, 2 summers ago we went to Korea for 6 weeks, I think.
6 weeks.
And we got to explore all the other parts of town. We got to drive the subway, and we got to eat like live octopus. It was super fun. Live octopus? No, it was like kind of dead because we chopped it into pieces.
What kind of music do they play in Korea? Soul?
You know, like
Get
K-pop?
it? Soul music? Because, again, the capital.
Soul. Well, they do like K-pop.
K-pop, I know. I mean, I don't know, but I know that it's huge. I know
Yeah,
K-pop
it's very
is
huge.
big. I even know, like,
It's big here too. People like it.
huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, you cannot front on K-pop. I mean, I have no idea what it is, but I know it's extremely popular. And I know people who are not, young or Asian who like it. It's like, I think it's like sort of the successor to, for lack of a better term, the bubblegum music. You remember that from the late 60s, right? The bubblegum music. Okay. All right, never mind. But just like kind of fun, right? Pop, not too serious. Not that Billie Eilish, everything's sad kind
She's
of
not
music.
sad anymore, really.
Not exactly what I was going to
She's
say.
number
She's
2 in
not
the
sad
world,
anymore.
yeah.
She's what?
She's number 2 in the world. She's
2
I
in
think
what?
She's number 2.
2 in
like
what?
the number 2 singer in the world.
Who's number 1?
Probably Taylor Swift. No, Taylor
She's
Swift's
really
number
popular
3. Now. The Weeknd's actually number 1. Really? Yeah, Taylor Swift is number 3 actually.
In what? In terms of what? Sales?
No, I think it's popularity.
Well, but how do you measure popularity? You have to do it by some
Spotify monthly streamers. I don't know.
Spotify
Yeah.
monthly streamers.
Oh,
Well, that's
what?
at least that's a metric. Am I right?
Yeah.
At least we can. It has to be something objective. That's interesting. So you think The Weeknd is number 1 in Spotify?
No, I saw it on the
list?
internet or something,
Right. Well,
or someone told me.
well, see, that's the problem. Someone told you. That's what Trump says. A lot of people are saying The Weeknd is number 1, but it doesn't make it true just because somebody says people are saying. So you got to
And
check.
also, there's a bunch of different lists on the internet that say completely different stuff. Like,
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, what sites do you go on the internet?
I go on Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I just look up random stuff and then just
So like one
read.
thing like leads you to go to something else.
yeah.
Yeah.
During COVID, that's when I started just searching a bunch of random stuff on Wikipedia.
I mean, it's one way to get educated. It's a little, scattershot, but I mean, I've done it myself. Sometimes you don't realize how long you can just be going from
Yeah.
one thing to the other. It's called going down a rabbit hole. Have you ever heard that term, going down a rabbit
Yeah.
hole?
I don't think I have.
No? Well, now you have. And you know what? Once you hear something and it's in your brain, you'll hear it again. You probably heard it before, it just didn't register. Now you'll know it. You'll hear it all the time. You're like, oh, I'm going down a rabbit hole again. Okay, so you're on the internet. Your Wikipedia goes from one side to the next. What if it leads you to some place where you don't think you should probably be? Because I hear from parents, not that I'm one, but I hear they're very worried about what their kids are seeing on the internet.
I don't think I go on bad websites or
But
anything.
you could, right?
Yeah, if it takes me to one, I just exit it because there's nothing that.
Well, I mean, say you're interested in like climate change, so you start looking on that. That's a big issue. I mean, your kids are worried about it for good reason. Okay, climate. It leads you to weather. Then you're looking up stuff about the weather. Then it leads you to Stormy Daniels. All right, now you're into porn. Now you're into a porn site. What do?
I exit it.
There you go. You hear that, Paige?
Yeah.
If that happens to you, you're going to do the same thing?
Yeah, I would like go where all the tabs are open and I would just close it like a bunch of times.
Right?
Sometimes it might still show up, so I keep doing it until the tab closes.
Yeah, I think when you're 10, you got to erase your browser history, if you know what I'm saying. You don't want that coming back to haunt you, because at some point you're going to be out looking for a job, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of job you'll be looking for when you get older?
I want to be an attorney.
An attorney?
Yeah.
Really, you want to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
Hey. Well, I mean, we need lawyers. Actually, the fact that there are so many lawyers is a good thing for society, even though lawyers are very annoying. Because,
That's what my mom said.
because the best societies have learned to settle their disputes through legal means.
Yeah.
In other words, if you don't have lawyers, people settle their disputes through killing each other.
Or opinions, basically.
Well, everyone should have opinions.
I know, but they base everything they do based off their opinion. Because if they killed a man, they'll be like, "Well, I think that it was right that I killed him." So.
Right, right. So it's better. I mean, look, legal decisions are also people's opinions. I mean, it's literally called the opinion of the court. But it's an opinion that is at least supposedly based on something real, which is the laws that have been written. So it's not perfect. Nothing with humans ever is, but it's better than the alternative. So what kind of law do you want to practice?
I really like family law because it's drama. And I get to get dramatic stuff, and
Right.
I get work and entertainment, so it's
Oh,
a
right.
2-in-1 bundle.
Well, I mean, you say entertainment, but a lot of the times the family matters are actually kind of sad, aren't
Yeah, they are. But what if?
Very sad, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it could be entertaining.
Yeah, sad for them,
Yeah,
not you.
sad for them.
No,
Too
you're,
bad, too
you're
sad.
billing by the hour.
Yeah.
You're golden.
Yeah.
What about you, Paige? What do you want to do?
When I grow up, I think I want to be an actor, maybe.
Oh,
Because I'm on a podcast already.
Well, what's that?
I mean, I'm on your podcast already.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you're well on your way. A lot of people have done this podcast, and the next thing, Academy Award nomination. So, have you ever thought of starting as a child actor?
Yeah. I think I have.
You have, uh-huh.
Yeah, I've been like auditioning for.
Oh, so you've already started auditioning.
Yeah.
Wow. And what have you auditioned for? Anything we might have seen?
No. It's just like basically commercials and
Commercials.
movies
Well,
and
commercials.
TV shows.
Hey, commercials is a great place to start. Commercials and soaps. Get on a soap. That's what you should do. You want to get on a soap? They're always looking for, a new character. You could have amnesia. That happens a lot on soap operas. You could forget who you were. And since you're so young, you wouldn't have to forget that much anyway. Okay. But you think that's where you're going to go? You're going to be an actress in life?
Well, that's what I want to do. Maybe my personality will change like in the next 5 years or so.
Yeah, it changes a lot.
Your personality will change?
Well, not my personality. Maybe like my career. Like maybe I want to be in a blah, blah, blah when I grow up. Maybe like in 5 years, it's going to be something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what they teach you kids these days, is you might be completely different in
Yeah.
a year or two. You might not even be a girl, huh? Let's always leave that door open. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Noah?
Yeah.
Miley? Did I say that right?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Like Miley Cyrus?
Yeah. Except I'm a better singer than her.
No, but not pronounced the same way, but not spelled
Yeah.
the same way, right?
Mhm.
But nothing to do with her, right? I mean, your
No.
parents, because Taylor Swift was named after a musician. Did you know that?
No, I I no did not. idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Ha
Only my sister likes her.
Yeah, me too. How old's your sister?
My sister's 14.
Yeah, me too. No, James Taylor, do you know who that is?
He sounds really familiar, but
Did you ever have trouble sleeping?
yeah.
Well, try some James Taylor. No. He's a very good. It's you. I bet you would know some of the songs. Fire and Rain. I've seen Fire and I've seen Rain.
Oh, no, I know that song.
Oh, you
I've
do?
heard of that song.
Deep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only heard it in movies, so.
In a movie. What movie?
Well, shows, I don't really like specifically remember, but it's like a
Right.
cinematic song. When I
Yeah, it's cinematic. Very good. Wow. I didn't know that word. How old are you?
I'm 16.
Yeah, maybe I did. Probably not. Anyway, James Taylor is who they named Taylor Swift after.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess her parents liked her. But Miley...
James Taylor's a girl?
No, James Taylor's a guy. No, but they took the last name. Right. So, Taylor Swift, named after James Taylor. No, he's definitely not a girl. In fact, he was quite the ladies' man. He's married to another pop star named Carly Simon. And she sang, to take this full circle, she sang You're So Vain. It was like the original breakup song. Like Taylor Swift is always doing breakup songs. Well, this chick did it first. You're so vain, I bet you think this song's about you. Boom.
The OG.
So how old are you? Now you're 16 and you're
I'm 13.
13. And your brother and sister?
No.
But you'd like to be? No. So what grade is 16? That's like, you're
going-
almost out of high school, right?
I'm going into 11th grade.
Wow.
I start in like 3 weeks.
And you are
8th grade.
8th grade is 13, right. You know, I gave the valedictory address to my 8th grade class.
Well, you were the valedictorian?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all been downhill since, but I feel like I was 14. Yeah. My father was very proud of me. I can't remember what I said, but I'm sure it was wrong. So 8th grade, right. So that's middle school. So
Yeah.
and then next year you go into high school?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? Is that nerve-wracking?
Kind of.
Yeah. I was, wetting in my pants when I was about to go into high school because it's different.
Yeah.
I was short and shy. It's a terrible combination.
I'm short and shy. So.
You're not
who
that
knows?
short. And girls can be short.
Yeah.
Shy. That's also okay for a girl. It's just not good for a guy because you're supposed to be, macho like this guy. Look at this guy over here, huh? But that's the thing. You're going to be the upperclassman
Yeah, finally. I get off-campus privileges and stuff.
off campus.
Yeah, like during like free periods, I don't have to be there.
Oh my God! What the hell has happened to high school? That's ridiculous. What do you mean you have to be there? It's high school. Of course you have to be there.
Well, for like lunch,
Lunch. It's called the cafeteria. Where do you go for lunch?
well, I haven't experienced it yet, but like, I mean, my friends go to restaurants.
Restaurants. That's
Yeah.
restaurant. What are you like Sardi's? You're going to for lunch? Where
Like-
where do you get the money to go to a restaurant for lunch?
Well, I have a job.
What's your job?
I'm a cashier at a pizza place.
Really?
hmm
Yeah, I had a job at 16. I was the delivery boy for the liquor store.
Oh, no way.
Way.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Why? Why is that crazy?
It's probably not allowed anymore. Maybe. I don't know.
You're probably right. It's probably not. You're right. I was 16 delivering liquor and the drugstore.
Oh,
They
fun.
put all the delivered liquor and drugs in town in my hands. And this is before GPS.
So how'd you get to that?
Yeah, looked on a map,
Okay.
while you were driving. You're
That's
looking
worse
at
than texting and
Generally
driving.
unsafe.
way worse. Oh, way worse. What?
Seems generally unsafe.
It was extremely unsafe. I mean, I'm sure I should have pulled over and looked at the map, but I remember, looking at, anyway, it may be the man I am today, all right? Off-campus restaurants. My God. So what kind of restaurants are where you go to school?
I go to a
Out
private
here?
school in Fairfax.
Oh, you go to a private school?
Yeah.
Where's Fairfax?
Well, it's like, I think it crosses by Melrose and Olympic, I think.
Oh, Fairfax High
Like this-
School?
No, I don't go to Fairfax High School.
No, but like that district?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Oh, that's where my studio is.
Oh, okay.
The CBS, the giant one at Fairfax and Beverly.
think so.
It's called Television City.
Is
The
it?
big eye, the big CBS eye.
I think, yeah, I know what that is.
It's right, but you know where the Grove is?
Hmm.
It's right, it just abuts the Grove.
I know what you're talking about.
I said but. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So you're going to so you're in private school.
Yeah.
Well, you're too good for regular school?
Well, I mean, my parents wanted to
Yeah.
send me to Jewish school, so I could have like a Jewish education alongside a secular one.
Interesting, because I hear you're Presbyterian. No. Well, so that in my day they called that Hebrew school. Isn't that called Hebrew school?
Yeah. Well, also, I mean, we learn Hebrew, but we also learn like Jewish history. I have a class about that, and like,
Yeah, I don't think it's the Jews who have to learn the Jewish history. You might want to tell it to the college kids these days, because these morons are out
Yeah,
there
they don't know.
protesting for Hamas. But let's not get you kids involved in controversial subjects like that. Where do you go to school?
I also go to school at private school.
Oh, you do? What's yours?
Milken.
Named after Michael Milken?
Maybe. I don't know.
Milken, Milken?
Yep.
Well, there was a rich guy named Michael Milken. He was a
Maybe it's
crook,
this.
but doesn't mean he can't have a school. I mean, Kanye has a school. You want to
does?
know how America isn't really serious about education? We gave Kanye a school. Yeah, he had a school. You didn't know that?
I didn't.
Oh,
to send his kids to, right?
well, but other kids went. It was a school. Yeah, apparently anybody can get a
School
school.
of Kanye?
Yeah. So, okay, so do you do this thing off campus?
No.
No. But you could when you go to high school?
I think so.
And you think this is good, having this much leeway?
Probably not.
I
You
like
feel
it
like
a
they're
lot.
teaching you anything in school?
I mean, yeah, it's like I have an 8-hour day pretty much. I start at 8 a.m. and I end at like 4:35 p.m., which is a longer day than like most.
But what are they teaching you? Like, do you actually know American history? Do you know?
Yeah, I mean,
You do?
Like last year we learned U.S. history, but like that was like a class that I barely got a B in, so like I wasn't really paying attention in that class
Why?
because I don't know.
And you still got a B?
It was boring to me.
Well, B for boring.
Yeah, exactly.
But so you didn't pay attention, but you still got a B?
I mean, I crammed for the tests,
You
so
crammed for the test. Interesting.
that's all that matters.
Thanks.
The test is all that matters?
No, I'm joking.
Well, I mean, if you learned it, even if you were doing it from cramming, at least you learned it at some point.
Yeah.
So you think you did?
Like, I mean, I don't think I know like the whole unit. Like, I could take the unit test again right now, but I know like the stuff that resonated with me. Like,
But like you know the American Revolution and
yeah,
1776
Yeah,
and
so-
George Washington and that kind of stuff.
yeah, the base.
Then Lincoln, the Civil War, and
Yeah.
you would be able to place the correct decade for World War II.
It was the 40s or the.
Correct.
Okay.
1940s.
I thought I was gonna say the 30s. I was gonna say
I'm
the.
so glad they're teaching something. And what's your favorite subject? No,
I want to say
nothing?
math. It's not math. History, probably.
Yeah, that was mine.
History's fun,
Yes,
except for the
it's a story of people doing crazy, effed up
insane
things.
things.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some people are just good at math. I wasn't. It was always a struggle.
Math
Right.
is just harder when it's annoying.
It's always annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, I did
For
it.
some people.
I got there, but all right. Last question. So, what do you know what you want to do? Like, I don't want to say when you grow up because you're already obviously very grown up.
Thank you.
But I mean, let's say when you reach adulthood, do you know what you're going to do? What you're aiming for?
No,
No clue.
just want to educate people.
Well,
Man.
that's a thing.
Except,
That's
Yeah.
called being a teacher.
except I don't want to be a teacher. I've heard things about payments and
That they're low. They are. Yes.
so probably not. Just
So something higher up in the chain.
yeah. Maybe the
Okay.
IAC. I don't know.
The what?
The IAC, Israeli American Council.
Oh, the Israeli American
Yeah.
Council. Oh, so you're in a Jewish school too?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, look, I love the Jews. And what do you want to be?
I don't really know yet, but I want to major in like either communications or history for college.
History, the one that was boring you, and that you
Well,
crammed
that
for?
particular course was boring, but I find like ancient history way more interesting.
Ancient history. I mean, I'm with a history major, so all of history is interesting. I love medieval history. I bet you they haven't gotten to that at all with you. But ancient history, you mean like the Greeks and the Romans?
Yeah, or the Egyptians,
Egyptians,
Even, like,
sure, the
before that.
Mesopotamians.
like cavemen, and also.
Cavemen, that's really going far back.
Well, I'm talking.
So that's prehistory.
Well, yeah, or
Very
like
interesting.
the whole social like I remember like the social hierarchy thing, like that was introduced in like hunter gatherers. Like I really like that. I learned that like 5 years ago, and I still remember it.
Hunter-gatherers, yeah. And when did the hunter-gathering stop? Have you learned that?
Yeah, when they started planning food and had like a social hierarchy basically, and like
Yes.
set rules up, and
This was called the Agricultural Revolution. Around when was this?
I don't remember that.
But that's important.
Yeah.
About 10,000 BC.
Okay.
So only about 12,000 years ago did people settle down. And once they did, once they settled down, everything changed. Because, first of all, much less variety in the food. They basically ate cows, pigs, and chickens like we do today. Easily domesticated, and it made us much less healthy. It's good to have a greater variety of food. But anyway, we'll get to that in the next class.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in. Is this the first time you've ever done a podcast?
Yeah.
I hope so. You're so young. Well, I'm sure it won't be the last.
Thank you.
All right.
Hope
Great
so.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Miley?
Nice to meet you.
All right.
If you wouldn't mind, my dad actually wanted to get your
Oh, it would be an honor. What's
Oh,
his
gosh,
name?
my dad asked the same thing.
Jeff? No, you don't call him Jeff. You call him Dad, I hope.
Yeah.
Because you can't be going out to lunch at restaurants. Hey, Friend in High Places, my new favorite podcast with Matt Friend, coming out on YouTube. You got to check it out. And the first guest is me.